Welcome to the start of the Peddars Way National Trail. Now, the Peddars Way, not one of the most exciting trails going. For me, I chose it because I really want to do the Norfolk Coast Path, and that's the beauty of this trail. That comes at the end of it. But the big trip for me this year is the Southwest Coast Path, and I wanted to do something fairly flat and easy. I don't want to carry any niggling injuries into that trip, so I thought this would be the perfect one to set me off. But it all seems to have gone downhill rapidly, this one. I was doing it, staying in B&Bs and day packing it, to try and use as fewer holidays as possible and do bigger miles. But one of the B&Bs cancelled on me 3 days ago, and all the other B&Bs in that area were 140 quid plus for the night. I mean, I'm not looking for a spa experience here, just a bed and a warm shower. So I thought I'd take the camping gear, so I'm not going to carry it for 88 miles on here and the Norfolk Coast Path for one night. I cancelled tonight's hotel as well, and so packed very light with the camping gear, just a hoop bivvy, a sleep pad, 2-season bag and a pillow. I decided to keep the pubs that I'm staying at towards the end of the Peddars Way and near Holcombe Beach, because the end of the Peddars Way, it does look a bit more tricky to find a wild camp spot. And Holcombe Beach, I've heard, is patrolled because it's a nature reserve, to the point where someone from a local hiking group I'm on was here last week, and he said that even a local stopped him and said, "I hope you're not thinking of camping around here." I've just got to the boardwalk section here. I think it's about two or 3 miles in. I don't know how far I've walked. I haven't looked at the map. Now be careful if you're doing this in the sort of winter, autumn months, early spring, because this river floods. And this whole boardwalk is literally ankle deep in water. The only thing keeping your feet dry are wellies. So bear that in mind if you're going to do the Peddars Way. Don't do it after long, prolonged spells of rain, because you're going to get wet. There is a detour, there is a sign back there for a detour, but first hill, the only hill of Norfolk. There we go. There is a detour back there, but yeah, bear that in mind. I was going to try and stay a bit open-minded about the Peddars Way, because I thought it might be a little bit boring. I'm going to be honest, I've quite enjoyed it so far. I think the first 10-15 miles are certainly the best of it. After that, I think it's just a bit more open and a bit more agricultural. But the views and the woodland walks have been really nice once you get into them and out of the overgrown sections. I'm enjoying it. I forgot, the one good thing about walking in May is all the lambs are out. I always used to go to the Lake District in May, and you see all the lambs up there. But these sheep are a little bit prettier. I'm sorry, Lake District. Your sheep are hard as nails because of the conditions they have to put up with. You've got like the flat roof pub kind of sheep, whereas these are more cocktails and gin bars. They're very pretty. If I can get close to them without scaring them off all the time. Sorry, more flies. I'll try and show you some. Just seen a baby adder, no bigger than a grass snake, a slow worm. But I didn't see it till I almost stepped on it. I've seen a few while I'm fishing, but it's the first time I've seen one on trail. So that'll make me feel comfortable when I bed down tonight then. Got a new pack for this trip. I bought it about 1.5 years ago, just never found the right trip to use it on. It's a 35-45 low alpine air zone. I was a little bit worried this morning, it felt a bit uncomfortable when I put it on, but it's actually holding up all right. Only about 6 or 7 miles in. It's actually really comfortable and should only get better when I break it in a little bit. I'm on the lookout for snakes now, keep looking at the ground. The trail just seems to have opened up onto a dusty path, and the sun is beating down. Just when I needed some woodlands. I've just stopped just past Thompson Water at the 10-mile mark for a quick half-hour break and some lunch. Haven't done much filming for the last hour or two. Yeah, not been much to film, but the GoPro battery went flat, so they don't last long. It's a good job I bought 2 of them. So still not much to video at this point. It's a 2-mile road walk going into Little Cressingham, and then a 3.25-mile road walk coming out of Little Cressingham. There's nothing in Little Cressingham other than the bench. So I sat down for 5 minutes and I thought, no, there's a pub in 4 miles. I'm going to try and hit that. So the plan is to get to that pub. It's another mile away in North Pickering. See if I can get some dinner, chill out for a couple of hours. Because the camp spot I'm thinking of is only about a mile and a half beyond that, and it's still only 4 o'clock, so I don't think it gets dark till about 8:30, 9. Failing that, if the pub is closed, cry like a little girl, go on to McDonald's, which is about another 2.5, 3 miles, get something to eat there, then nip in a petrol station next door and see if I can grab a couple of cold cans and decide what I want to do from there. But yeah, nothing much to film, so I thought I'd just save the battery for a while. But it is hot. This has got to be the hottest day of the year so far, and it's mid-May, May 14th. It feels more like July or August. Still, can't complain. Could be raining. So the pub in North Pickering was closed. Doesn't look like it's been open for a long time. So I sat in the bus stop, had a sandwich, a little bit of a weep. So I pushed on another 2 miles to McDonald's and I grabbed a bite to eat. Sorry, the flies are killing me today. Grab a bite to eat and think about what I'm going to do, because the place where I'm going to camp is about 2 minutes from where I am now, and it's only 5 o'clock. And I just don't know if there's any better camp further up, because there's a lot more sort of houses and farms close to the trail. So I'm thinking I might see if the hotel I actually cancelled for tonight in Swatham's still available, because I could do just a warm bath and a couple of pints and chill out. So I don't really want to sit around here for 3.5 hours till it gets dark to set up. So quick update, I got a hotel room. Yeah, so 21 miles covered. I was just in dire need of a shower, which is even better. It's got a bath, so I've soaked in there. Just need to get it cleaned up. So hot and sweaty today, but I've never struggled. Did just 21 miles on the first day, like on such a flat trail, so I think it's just down to the heat today. It's just, I've got really caught the sun. Extra 2 miles added to the day because of 2 miles walking into Swaffham. And the worst bit is, this was the room I cancelled 2 days ago. I've now paid twice the price for it to get it back. Up it. So the plan is get up early tomorrow, because I've got 23 miles. So I bought 23 miles today. I've got 23 miles to do tomorrow with the walk back to the start point. And I think tomorrow's going to be harder because there's only one town, Castlelake, on the way. So there's not going to be anywhere to sort of sit down and take a break, really, just sit in the dirt when I have to. So I'm going to sign off for now, get everything charged up, and I will see you back tomorrow.